All right, hey Gemini. So I'm doing a singles read. The intention is set for brand new energy coming towards you. This is a spiritual and soulful connection. All right, so this is between now and the next 60 days, so 2 months. If you've been single for longer than 2 months, it's not going to be anything, to wait a couple of months if you guys are not currently involved. All right, so you're going to know this is your read by your energy. Everything else is going to be based off the person coming towards you. And then we're going to go and get the mutual energy at the end for physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual connection. All right. So if you're new, welcome. I do hope you'll subscribe. And if you guys do not resonate with the current energy, check your other placements. All right, Gemini, your energy. That Knight of Swords, man, you're ready for it. Here's what I'm going to say. You're walking away definitely from the past emotional disconnections that you've kind of had when it comes to your journey. All right. I feel like this is definitely leaving the past behind. I feel like you're waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect person to kind of come in, the perfect person through your vision. I feel like you're only being receptive to that energy. I feel like with this Eight of Cups, it's basically saying, I don't want anybody from my past. I'm walking away from the past energies. I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you are not connecting. And even if you've held a strong connection with somebody in the past, I feel like you're kind of in this awareness zone that in order to kind of call in new love and new beginnings and new potential, you have to leave the past in the past. All right, with this Knight of Swords energy, this is somebody who's very, very truthful. This is somebody who's very ambitious, action oriented, and driven to succeed. And I feel like when it comes to your energy and who you are, this is keeping your eyes on the prize, whether it's love, financial security, stability, and just kind of focusing on your own goals, your own dreams. This is where you're kind of taking action towards that. And if love is not knocking at your door right now, you're not letting it hold you up from all other aspects of life, so you're going to keep flowing, you keep moving. I feel like this is somebody who's marching to the beat of their own drum, and you're not getting held up by here's what I'm going to say, societal standards, especially when it comes to love. So you could have friends that are getting engaged, having babies, doing whatever, and you're just like, it's not, my time will come when it's supposed to come. This is somebody who's just kind of taking action towards your own life. You have goals and visions, and you're just all about success right now, but you do in hindsight see a vision for towards the future. All right, I feel like you do hold on to hope, that love, there is going to be a special kind of love, a special bond, that you get to share with somebody someday. But I feel like, as far as rushing it, you're not rushing it, but you are rushing into other aspects of life. Again, keeping your eyes on the bigger picture here. So you're not letting the lack of a relationship hold you up from progressing in life. But what you do know is that everybody else in your past, that's a distant memory. I deserve somebody who's going to be in alignment with my energy. I feel like that's where you're at, and you kind of are in this realization that people from your past, maybe you've even outgrown, right? So let's see who's coming towards you. Who is coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? All right, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's Virgo. You could have a Virgo coming towards you. But this right here is somebody who's all about big money. This is making dreams happen at a financial and physical scale right here. I feel like as far as this person's income and ambition when it comes to money and having material possessions, I feel like it is something that they like to strive for. And there's nothing wrong with, mixing a little ego with our spiritual taste. I personally don't feel like there is anything wrong with that. I feel like what you're doing is you're calling in somebody who is in alignment with what you want to go for when it comes to dreams. All right, this Three of Cups right here tells me that this person, as far as who they are, they could be the center of attention. They could like to have a couple of drinks. They could just like to I'm gonna say this is somebody who does not like to sit and be bored. And this doesn't have to be partying and drinking and going out, but this is somebody who is like the life of the party. This Three of Cups right here is represented by Cancer energy. So we have Cancer, we have Virgo coming through. This right here says this person likes to have a good time. I feel like it could be, in the mix of people, or just with just you and them. This is somebody who's fun. This is somebody who has a lot of positive, warm energy. That's a good vibe right there. And then we have the Nine of Wands coming through. I'm keeping it in reverse because I feel like this person's kind of had their fair share of wounds and that they've had to heal through. But this is this is the ability to be vulnerable. And I feel like when they meet you, the walls are pretty much going to come down from this person. They're going to be they're going to feel secure by your energy. So let's just see how they feel about love. How does this person feel about love? So this person's definitely had their fair share when it comes to past pains and wounds. And the Hangman card coming through, I feel like this is coming out of the illusion that love doesn't exist. All right, so I feel like this person's probably been single for a while, just kind of focusing on money and the financial aspects. But this right here is somebody who's coming out of illusion, delusion, and uncertainty when it comes to love. And so it's like they're warming up to the idea. I feel like you guys could be kind of just shifting, that in such a way that the universe just naturally kind of guides you guys together. This right here is somebody who's single and focused on their financial independence. This is somebody who's very, very centered around they're making their own wishes come true in any and all formats. This right here tells me too that this person could have been taken advantage of, kindness in their care, and how they show their emotions. It could be that this person's kind of had their fair share when it comes to people taking advantage of them, and that's something that the Nine of Coins represents. But this is somebody who embodies self-love. So if I'm not getting that from anybody, I know that I have to give it to myself. And almost it's like they're coming out of this delusioned or illusion state of mind frame because it took them learning self-love, self-care. All right. Well, that's the most important thing. And I know that now I'm coming into this alignment where how I feel about myself is what I'm going to attract to me. Okay. So I feel like this person's had quite a road when it comes to their romantic partners and the past romance. I feel like this person's probably had their fair share of lessons when it comes to life. But I feel this Nine of Cups is still having a desire to want that. I want to give it and I want to receive it when it comes to the love aspects. I want to be somebody's wish fulfillment. I just kind of feel like I can hear this person saying that. So let's see how they're going to feel about you when you guys meet. How will they feel about you, Gemini? So here's what I'm going to say. I do feel like this person's going to have some reservations and fears. And it's not, I don't feel like this is bad energy. I feel like this is more about I'm scared to put my heart on the line when I meet you. And it could be because everything is really super intense between you guys. All right. This to me is more about the stolen heart card. When it comes up in reverse, I just feel like this person's worried about you taking something from them. So if I become vulnerable, if I put my heart out there, is it going to get stolen? Is it going to get jacked? We have the Sun card coming through at the bottom of the deck. Overall, this is the happily ever after. So this person's definitely going to be operating from fear when you guys meet. And I feel like they're going to hide some things as far as how they feel, feelings and emotions, about how they feel about this connection. The Hermit card right here is really being analytical and thoughtful. And it could be that they kind of see you pull back your energy. So I almost feel like you guys could actually both be afraid when you meet, that, I'm going to get hurt. Oh, this one's going to hurt, that could be the energy between you guys. But it's like you have all this energy, all these things kind of flowing around you. And really it's like the eye on the prize. All right. I just feel like it's the eye on the prize right here. This person could have a lot of energies attracted to them, or they could see that you are the center of, attention. And I just feel like when it comes to how they feel about you is I don't want to be treated as an option. I just kind of feel, especially if you guys are not expressing, how am I trying to say this? Because it's really easy to shy away from giving somebody compliments, and I almost kind of feel like I'm dealing with two people that are very shy when it comes to paying compliments or giving and receiving them. That's just kind of what I feel. As far as their feelings towards you, I feel like they could be like, why would you want to be with me? You have all of these other picks over here, you know, but the Hermit card tells me that they're not going to be completely expressive of that, you know. I feel like you guys are more about, you know, this one right here is going to hurt me. And I feel like that's mutual energy when you guys meet. And it could be too that they see you as somebody who's really quiet, so they can't quite pick up your energy. But overall, I'm looking at this card, you know, I feel like this is operating off fear. So let's see what is the advice for when this is starting to come up. So when this starts coming around, you guys could start seeing 555. 555. Yep. Look at that. You guys have 5 of Swords, the Hierophant, which is card 5, and the 5 of Pentacles. So definitely you guys could start seeing a lot of 5s, and 5s are manifestation numbers. So start thinking about when you see these numbers, keep a positive mind frame that this connection is wanting to come into you. All right. With the Hierophant card too, it could be that you're spiritually upgrading, or there's a spiritual promotion kind of going on within your emotional and mental body. And this right here is just kind of having, I feel like a little bit of a desire or a craving, you know, for home. If you guys kind of go back and forth on relationships and, you know, thinking about the romantic aspects, I feel like this is kind of waving the white flag and being in surrender mode when it comes to welcoming or having a connection come through. So I feel like it's right here as far as what's going on around you. A lot of 5s, manifestation, and this is like just really starting to have this desire to kind of connect, surrendering to the inevitable. All right, so let's see what your guys' mutual energy is when it comes to physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual connections. So this is mutual energy. All right, so when it comes to the physical connection, the physical aspects, the shared energy is the 6 of Raphael. Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So when it comes to the physical connection, I feel like there's going to be a desire to physically blend home, you know, blend families. This is also too having a very, very warm and energetic appeal when it comes to one another. All right, this right here, as far as the physical connection, tells me that you guys, you're going to have a sense in a recognition that maybe you've known each other from past lives. That is a representation of the 6 of Raphael. This is also going to be a representation of children. So you guys could be blending families or having children in the future. All right. And as far as the physical connection, I just feel like this is balance. I feel there's an equal physical attraction, you know, and then I feel on like the sex and that ooey gooey energy, I just feel like you guys are both going to be very, very tender with one another. All right. So the mental connection coming through, we have the 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace opportunities for happiness and searching for the silver lining. So I feel like how you guys connect mentally is basically overcoming obstacles, you know, overcoming the energy that you can't have no control over. This is overcoming everything very, very easy. Searching for the silver lining. I feel like you guys are going to be able to come out of and break through disagreements, or where maybe you guys don't kind of it's like being mentally conflicted. I feel like you guys are going to be able to come out of, you know, mental conflicts, being on the same page when it comes to one another, and kind of, you know, showing each other if something negative happens or something negative arises, you guys, I feel, are going to be a healing component. Hey, this is why some things happen, and kind of gift one another advice as far as how to move away from negative, stagnant energies. You know, let's move, we're going to move past the past. Here's some plausible reasons as to situations that happen, and now we're going to move forward. All right, as far as the emotional connection, you have the 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, and a spiritual quest. So I feel on the emotional level, you guys are going to resonate with one another, especially when it comes to the spiritual components of life. This right here is basically walking away from everything you know doesn't serve a purpose and into one another's arms. Okay, and if you guys have felt like, you know, you don't have anybody that you can connect with, especially on that emotional level. I feel like that this is you two finding one another. All right. And add the spiritual components into your emotional level. I feel like this is really getting a sense for one another. So if people just have failed to kind of learn who you are in the past, I feel like that's where you guys come in and you have each other's back. There's a lot of emotional, strong emotional energy coming through this connection. And then on the spiritual connection, you have justice card coming through. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor, and not don't give up. So the fact that justice is coming through right here, you guys, on your spiritual journey, says that you guys are going to be showing people in a big way, all right, how to move, especially for those of you who have had really shitty relationship past. This right here is going to be one of the strongest emotional connections I feel that you have ever encountered, as well as this person. And I feel like you guys are going to be you're going to be like you're going to be an example for other people on how to overcome obstacles of the past and people of the past that don't deserve, all right, your good energy. This right here is basically good karmic rewards coming through for all the way that you've been able to kind of overturn and come out of negative situations. This is all cups energy right here. And justice card right here is saying you've done good. You guys have done good when it comes to fulfilling yourself, completing yourself, and being there for yourself, loving yourself, understanding yourself. And I feel like you guys are going to recognize that. Justice card right here is positive, good karma. And on the spiritual path, the spiritual connection or path, with justice card coming through, I feel like you guys are going to be showing people how to kind of break away from negative cycles. All right. We have initials coming through, RE. And this is more for the person coming towards you. We have IZ and TN. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care.